So I'm David Stark. I'm an indie game developer from Zurich. Currently mostly working on a game called Airships Conquer the Skies. It's a kind of real-time strategy game where you build steampunk airships out of modules and you fight with them against other steampunk airships, against giant tentacle monsters and other kind of hideous terrors of the sky. One of the selling points of it is that you have a huge amount of freedom of construction, so it's not just you can slot some things into some boxes, you can make any sort of shape, and if it's a useful shape, then congratulations, you made a useful thing.
I'm Stefan Widany. I make hyperspace dogfights, and it's you fly around, you blow shit up, and it feels good. And you get a lot of items, so it's like an item-driven roguelike, and your plane evolves into something different on each playthrough, basically. It's mostly like a whole, like, all my favorite roguelikes mashed together. So it's like, it's very action-oriented, but it also, like, it has this whole item progression.
So yeah, what kind of, I don't know, what's like your favorite roguelike? What did you kind of have as inspiration?
I played a lot of Nuclear Throne, like, for over the years, like, daily, basically. But yeah, also like I really like Gungeon. I like Risk of Rain for a long time. Like, and yeah, like so my design is very iterative. Like I use a lot of systems from these games basically. Mm-hmm. I saw your game actually. Like it looks really good.
Thank you.
I saw it on Steam.
Like one thing I very specifically haven't put into my game is shields, because if you have a game where you have very detailed damage systems, shields are the most boring thing ever. Because it only gets interesting once you've started to take some damage, because then it's like, okay, what can you still do after you've taken damage?
Right.
So if you have a huge pool of shields at the top of it, most of the time you're at 100% functionality and it's really boring. So basically, the moment fight starts to happen in my game, stuff starts going at least somewhat wrong. Things start breaking.
That's really good. Like I really like this idea when things get wrong, then they get interesting.
Yeah.
Like when and then like damage control is the most interesting part sometimes. Like I think that's cool.
Speaking of damage control, Stefan, you worked on FTL mods.
I worked on FTL mods for a long time. I mean, I'm still like maintaining FTL Captain's Edition, which is kind of like one of the biggest mods for FTL, I guess.
Cool.
Yeah, that's kind of how I started out with the whole game development thing. And then I formed a studio with other FTL modders afterwards, and we worked on a very iterative game that was kind of close to FTL. But like on a larger scale with fleets of ships. And that didn't work out in the end, and the team kind of drifted apart again.
So do you work on your own now?
Yeah, like I have people for the sound, but the rest I'm doing on my own right now.
Yeah, it's pretty similar. So I'm from Switzerland, I'm from Zurich, and I like to say the big elephant in the room when it comes to game development in Switzerland is that it's an incredibly expensive country. And so actually being in a big team would scare me hugely, because then you've got a team of 5 people. The amount of money you need to just run a team of 5 people in Switzerland is insane, and I would be, just this pressure of like, if the money then doesn't come in, what do you do? And if it's just me, I feel like, okay, I'm going to try this, and if it goes horribly wrong, it's okay, I can do something else. I used to do a lot of freelancing, just software development freelancing. I can pick that up again, I can do whatever, I actually when I started developing it, I was like, well, I want to try this whole open development thing. So after about 5 months, I put it on itch.io. It's just really nice to use, I think. It was a bit of a shame that once it got on Steam, basically people stopped buying it on itch. It seems like even people who know about it really, really prefer to buy things on Steam. So, I mean, Amaze is more on the art end of the spectrum than where I actually am. I mean, to be honest, I make a game about blowing stuff up. You make stuff and then it blows up again, and that's all the fun, but that's about it. But I really like going here just because it reminds me that you can do cool stuff with games. Like, I'm not really here to for some deep commercial purpose or something. It's just really nice to see cool stuff and be inspired in the sense of, hey, this game development thing is cool.
Yeah. kind of same. Like I also feel like what I'm doing is not really innovative enough for a maze or something. But I really enjoy it for there's like a lot of interesting stuff happening, just like also on the theoretical level, and like I really like most of the talks, and it's always like inspiring to see that there's people like who get really deep into games, and like I really enjoy that.
So yeah, buy my game. It's called Airships Conquer the Skies. Make things, blow things up, get eaten by giant sky squid. It's in early access. Don't worry, that's not a bad thing in this case.
Yeah, or at the same time get hyperspace dogfights on itch, or vote for it on Steam, Green Knight. And your jet can wield swords and lots of explosions.